Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Tropics Talk. I was hoping we could hold off on these until we got to the actual start of the season, but in case you haven't heard, there's the chance that we have something trying to come together in the Atlantic over the next couple of days. Not anything to look at right now, but an area of low pressure, non-tropical low pressure, is expected to form off to the east of Bermuda tomorrow into Friday, and there's a chance that it could take on some tropical characteristics as it does. Still a low chance per the Hurricane Center. Their latest update, they put the number 30% on those development chances. And I do want to make this point clear. If you take nothing else from this video, no, this is not any type of threat whatsoever to the United States. This will back itself a little closer to Bermuda as it comes together Thursday, Friday into Saturday. Then it heads to the north and east into the northern Atlantic. Gets gobbled up by the jet stream. And that's about it. But it would be notable because it would be yet another storm taking a name, potentially taking a name before the season even starts. So when we talk about these early season formations, what we look for usually is non-tropical systems that sort of stall out over the warmer waters and then spin themselves up over these warmer waters and have the chance to take on those tropical characteristics. So when we look for areas where tropical formation is possible, generally speaking, we're looking for waters up over 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Not quite there in this part of the Atlantic Basin, although we're close. And when you start to talk about water temperatures, 74, 75 degrees, borderline, but possible. We wouldn't be talking about something, ramping up, going off the charts intensity-wise, but a weak tropical storm, a subtropical storm, could be supported by numbers in this range. And what you're seeing here, those sort of deeper oranges, that's the jet stream going up the east coast. The warm waters coming out of the Gulf going up the east coast, and then you see that pocket of warmer waters just to the north of Bermuda, and that's sort of where this thing will be setting up shop over the next couple of days. So here's what that looks like on the European forecast model. Our players here, there's low pressure right now to the south of Nova Scotia. There's broad low pressure in the south central Atlantic. They sort of coalesce and come together to form that low. You see it closing off the isobar there well to the north and east of Bermuda. This is by tomorrow afternoon, and then by Friday morning, this is when I do think we could be seeing something taking a name. It's short-lived, though. Again, we go into the weekend. This starts to meander its way northward. Perhaps some wind and rainfall on its backside into Bermuda, but then by the time we get to Sunday and Monday, this is moving off to the north. This is being, like I said, gobbled up by the jet stream. So we're talking a 48-hour window where this could have the name Anna. Again, outside of wind, rain, rough seas for Bermuda, it's not going to impact any land areas, certainly not the United States, but it would be just the latest in a recent string of preseason storms. Going back through 2015, we've had at least one preseason storm in the Atlantic every single season, including 2 last year. So this would just continue that streak. Now, what's interesting about this is it's not really part of the basin where we typically see preseason spin-ups. Usually we watch over the Gulf Stream itself or in the Gulf of Mexico. That's where waters are warm enough. We see non-tropical lows, upper lows, or stalled fronts sit over those waters and take on those tropical characteristics. See, last year we had Arthur and Bertha both over the Gulf Stream near the East Coast. 2018, Alberto in the Gulf of Mexico. That brought some rainfall here to southwest Florida. If you were paying attention to social media over the weekend, there was some hints in the models perhaps something was going to try to spin up in sort of that vein of Alberto. And it was along this stalled out front that's still there, stretched from the Gulf of Mexico out across Cuba and the Florida Straits. It's producing a whole lot of rainfall right now, but at this point in time, not looking like it's in the cards for something tropical to try to develop out of this. We'll be watching it, but strong high pressure is building in here to the southeastern U.S. over the next couple of days. The environment's going to be a little too hostile for something to try to come together with that in mind. But again, there still is that chance, that system in the Atlantic, a low chance at this point in time, that we get Anna to form out of that. So we'll be watching it. Again, takeaway here, it is not a threat to the United States, certainly not to southwest Florida, just something that would be for the record books going forward here. Just another in our streak of preseason named storms. Of course, though, official start of hurricane season only 13 days away. This is all a reminder that hurricane season is fast approaching, so it's always a good time to start to get your plans into place, get your supplies into place, as it won't be long before things start to turn more active out there in the Atlantic. That's it for now. Of course, stay with us here on ABC 7. here today and all season long. We'll be tracking anything and everything going on out there in the Atlantic. And JP, he'll have an update on ABC 7 News tonight, 6, 7, and 11. Until next time, see you then.